Hello everyone and welcome back. It's a very short stream today, as always during lunch, I guess. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna continue on the Warlock. I've looked in a tiny bit on Warlocks now, so I should have, I'm just kind of fixing a few things quickly, getting them ready, getting them sorted, making sure everything works as it should. And now we're gonna see if I can actually do all of the stuff I wanted to do. Okay, yeah, it's a bit slow. Oh. Okay, I think. Guess I didn't have everything done as I thought I did. Okay, apply. Target movement speed as well. Got it. Not super important, but we make do. Let's see here. Short lunch stream. Okay. Now we go. Where are we going? We are going over here. Well, I hope everyone's doing well on this Thursday afternoon. I am online about the time. I was gonna say I'm online a bit later than normal for lunch. I guess normal doesn't really work just yet, but I got a bit of a distraction with some doggies that needed to be taken care of and go out before I could do anything else. So obviously they're always gonna be my priority. I do try and get some during the lunch and the mornings. But obviously, sadly, I don't have a schedule because I generally cannot guarantee, basically, if I will have the time, if I can. Oh no, there's a question. But yeah, I do try to get in at least twice a day. The afternoons are a bit trickier because I need to be ready, basically to prepare. Oh yeah, I need to talk to people. Like preparing dinner and stuff like that. So obviously depending on how long the dinner is gonna take to prepare, I will be spending longer in the afternoons. Basically I won't have time to log in if if the food will take longer to do. So I just kind of but I try, like I said, I try. A lot of the times it's like, I was gonna say it's pre-made food, but that's not the correct term. It's it's pre-made as in we meal prep on Sundays, and then whatever we get from there is kind of easier enough to prepare. Like a lot of it just microwave, or microwave this thing, put the other thing. What? Oh, I'm dumb. That's how I use my soul shards now. Got it. Okay. Need to pay attention. And it's also not channeling like I keep acting like it is. Like I said, I did read up on it, but it doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. As shown. But yeah, anywho, so yes, I do try and get in. Obviously also, I try to not do too much stuff when my partner is home when it comes to streaming, because, well, I would rather, I would also like to spend time with her during the day, and her working in the office all day means I can't really do that. So when she gets home at like 6, I would rather kind of read her, talk to her, like I said, prepare, eat food, which is why I try to get in, like I said, in like the mornings because I do have about 40 minutes to an hour before work. And then, did he try to go for the shield? I don't think we're supposed to, no? No, we're supposed to do the living water, yeah. Can I rest you in combat? Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I have no idea if that went through. No, I can't do it when you're dead. Got it. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I am indeed working. I do try and not. I try to be on lunch breaks when I'm doing this, but some. Oh, you're not okay. But sometimes, oh, he just left. I do need to write some stuff, send some messages. Oh, the healer left. Why did the healer leave? Okay, did he notice that the healer left? I don't think he did. Okay. This is not going well. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh god, okay, and that's closed. So I need to run all the way around. That's annoying. That's too bad. So I guess he didn't pay attention to who left. Oh, I thought the door would be open. Oh, also I forgot to loot him. Oh yeah, definitely remember to loot. Important. Oh. Oh, we all died, okay. Jesus, train of traction. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I do try to be like, are you gonna do this? Oh no. Okay, another one left. Okay, we are queuing. So that I'm basically not distracted while I'm actually playing and being here, because it really doesn't seem fair. But like I said, I do need to need to make a living. Do need to work even if I'm on lunch breaks. Need to make sure everything is done properly on my end. It's like that's what's important, basically. How long do they think we're gonna wait? We have no time. Oh Jesus. Because I know, like like I said, I do try to fix everything before the lunch, but sometimes like I eat while I work most of the time, so that way, well, at least now, well, I do it most of the time anyways, but especially now. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the incense group and I'm just gonna do some quests instead. I feel like that's gonna be more efficient than kind of sneaking forward in a dungeon. So how long do I need to wait? 10 minutes. That's perfectly fine. I can wait 10 minutes. Okay, that's nice. So, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was speaking to people. Hello, thank you. I guess, I don't know. There is a lot from like retail WoW that's in here that I've never really paid attention to too much. There's another one. I guess I will then. That was a waste. Yeah, it also deals fire damage, so that's definitely what I want. Haste, miserable, no. Because, well, mainly whenever I played retail, I kind of just did dungeons. I didn't really, I quested up the first time just because I like to see the zones, and I feel obviously you didn't really have a choice in Shadowland. Sadly, that was a bit of a miss from them. I get it, but it did ruin a bit because like it felt so forced. And like having to do the same zones over and over and over again, it was just, it got boring after like 2 characters. It got incredibly boring. I liked the zones were great. Everything was well made, it was well structured. I mean, they did do like whatever they call it, time running after, which was definitely a good idea. So that you could actually kind of do your own thing, but you still kind of needed to do quests. So even then it was still kind of like, well, now I'm here again. Oh, that was useless. So that way, yeah, I felt Dragonflight was good, like doing your own thing, doing zones, just ignoring everything if you've done it once, like that was fine. You unlock dragon riding and then you're like, well, now I have it. And I felt like that was kind of the best way to do it. I do like the whole, like I think that was the Shadowlands thing. It's like you need to do it at least once. I understand some people want to level faster and level through dungeons, but it is also one of those that like they do spend a lot of time creating the environment, setting everything up of like, who is the big bad this time? Who are you meeting? What's your backstory? It's like, I get it. That's a lot of time and effort. So yeah, have people level through quests once, unlocking dungeons maybe, etc. as you're going. Not forcing them to do it, but just kind of like, oh, by the way, here's this dungeon. Go in and talk to this guy, and you like zone in, talk to a guy, and then you're like, okay, now I can leave and do something else, or I can try and find a group for this dungeon while I'm leveling. And then yeah, on your second character, you're like, I know this story, and you just kind of do your own thing, like remove the whole story quest thing, just make everything to regular quests, which I guess might happen now with Warforged or whatever it's called, Warband even, which I think would be a good way of kind of balancing it and not making it feel too linear and too like I am stuck into doing the same thing over and over and over again because I'm trying to level multiple characters. I know we are doing this thing, and apparently me and the other guy are doing the exact same chains right now, which makes sense. Do I not have auto talk on? Guess not, or maybe it doesn't work on these. Yeah, you can come down now. And so can you. And you can die. And then over there. Have I done you? No, I need 2 more. I need 6 more of you. So if I just go for it. But yeah, no. If I hope, like I said, I hope everyone has had a good week so far. Mine has been okay. Could have been better. The weather has been a bit bad. Some stuff happening at my work, which is not the best. But I stay positive. It's kind of why I got it, as I was talking about yesterday. That's kind of why I got into streaming. It's a good way of, I know I keep mentioning it, but it's hard to when I'm actually, I try not in mornings, but like I said, when it's right next to me, it's hard not to. Yeah, it's kind of why I got into streaming. I kind of like, I need a hobby. I'm also very bad at not having any hobbies. Like I don't do much more than playing video games, but I was like, well, maybe I can get my hobby into, you know, streaming. and playing video games, and maybe that also means that I could maybe find some other interesting games to play that I might not otherwise have noticed. Because I am very, very bad, and I will be the first one to say I don't play a lot of games, but I also don't really look up games. So and I don't watch like the what's it called? Like all the game stuff. So like all the game announcements and stuff. So therefore, obviously, I don't see it. Okay, I got it. Noise. I realized I should not have been casting. Let's do this one. So therefore, I kind of just sometimes randomly I'll like see something on like Twitter, because yes, it is called Twitter. Of people are like, oh, this game is great, and then I'll be like, ooh, maybe interesting, and then I'll watch them play it, and then I won't try it myself, and then I'll kind of also tire myself out from the game because I just keep watching everyone play it. But I feel like I do feel like that's what happens a lot. I do know a lot of people are better than me at consuming media, and like actually, you know, watching someone play a game and be like, oh, this game is great, I should play it, and then buying it and playing it. But I'm very, very harsh on myself when it comes to actually paying for things. Even though I could afford it, I am very good at being like thinking about it for too long, and then when it's like, okay, I'll get into it, all the hype has kind of died down, and then it's like, well, what's the point? Kind of, because like at some point playing games on your own, even though like that's literally what I'm doing, but like when it's kind of like, you know, shooting games and stuff, unless you're playing with people you know you're kind of playing on your own, it's like, yeah, what's the point if the hype is dead? And that keeps happening to me every single time, because I genuinely just like watch people play it, and like I said, same, like I'll watch people play, like I'm done with work, I'll watch people play for a little bit, and then it's like late because I literally just got off work, which is at like 6 p.m. Partner comes home, make food, talk with her a bit, and then yeah, it's like 8 o'clock, watch someone play a game for an hour or two, go to bed, well, walk the dogs, go to bed, and then it's like, well, okay, next time. And then on weekends I try to do stuff, so it's like, well, when am I actually gonna play it? So at least now with me trying to get into streaming, it is giving me kind of a reason to see what's up, see what's happening. Obviously the expansion is upon us in a couple of, like 2 weeks, and that is going to be very exciting, I think. So far, like, I have not been watching people play the beta. I have not played the beta myself. I try and stay away from this because I do feel like what happens with a lot of people that play the beta is that they play the beta constantly for like 2 months, and then when the expansion is actually out, they complain that the game is boring. It's like, of course it's boring, you've been playing it for 2 months non-stop. It's like, yeah, the game is boring before it comes out because you overplayed the game before it comes out. Like, you're testing the game for them, which is also something that a lot of people don't really consider. When you're playing a beta, you're testing the game. You're supposed to give feedback. I understand, obviously, a lot of it is still crucial, stress testing, blah blah blah, but a lot of people like play the game, then they're like, oh, this is broken, it's unplayable, and then they'll whine, but they won't give any feedback, when it's like, this is literally why you're playing the beta. It's to find these broken stuff. Even if you notice, like, wow, this spec is 10% better than like the second one, like, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, like if you're playing a rogue and you are top DPS in every single thing, like rogue overall is just top DPS and everything, and second place is a warlock, and they have 10 to 20% less DPS than you, that should be escalated. Like, that is stuff that you're trying to debate on, to find these things that, like, these are way too overpowered. They need a nerf, or maybe the other DPS specs are balanced, and or like they need a buff or whatever. That's why you're playing it, not to not to play like a normal game and then get tired of it 2 months in when it's actually out because you've played it for 2 months. It's like, yes, a lot of games, even MMOs, depending on obviously what you like to do in MMOs, get boring after a while. If you push in 10 plus hours a day for 2 months and you, let's say, only do mythics, yes, it's gonna be boring. But maybe try raiding, maybe try leveling professions, maybe try, I don't know, achievement hunting, like mount collection, pet collections, toy collections. Like, there is a lot of stuff to do. Level another character, try and play another role. Maybe you're bored of playing a melee DPS because that's all you've been playing for 2 months. Try to level a ranged DPS, try and level a tank, try and play a tank. Like, there is a lot to do if you're open to try it. I do understand some people are like, no, this is the only thing I like about the game. Fair enough, but it will get boring. Do I get bored playing healers? Sometimes. Not for a long time. I think the way my stream representation right now is not for real life, because I know I've done like 3 days of streaming where basically 2 of them were healers and now it's a DPS. My balance is literally just pure healers, and then maybe some point I will do an off spec, but even then I will play it to like do quests. I will still do dungeons and stuff as a healer. I won't actually play the DPS spec in dungeons. Will this change in the future? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what my plan is for this expansion. All I know is I'm playing it, and I know I've been playing it hopefully for a while. I know I want to put in hours into it. I know I want to try doing mythics. I know I want to try pushing myself. Maybe get into raiding, because I haven't been raiding for years. Last time I actually raid properly was in Burning Crusade. I did a bit in Lich King, but like, that was really not a lot. Like, it was genuinely like incredibly casual. It was basically like a casual guild that we did not clear anything for a very long time, because we were playing like 2 hours a week. So it's like, sure, that's raiding, but it was like, you know, not pushing myself. Like, I had some time after school. Yeah, I was in school at that time. So it's like, yeah, of course I was exposed to Wrath, Jesus. So it's like, yeah, no, maybe I want to push myself and actually going to trying more, not hardcore, like, oh, I'm pushing to be top blah 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 in the list. So, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll try and get into a couple of hours a week in raiding, pushing mythics with people, maybe meet people to play with. This is Cogwheel. Switch out here. So yeah, like I said, generally not sure. I think the only thing I'm like 95% set on is that I will be questing at the start. Having no music in the background. Well, I will be having the in-game sounds, I guess. It's a more proper way of saying it. I will be having in-game sounds going. I just realized this is almost not audible. There you go. So yeah, I think basically that's what I'm gonna do, is that I'm just gonna quest up. I'm not sure if up to max level or through the story. I guess it's gonna depend on what is what. Like, for example, if I get to 6, 7, 80, Jesus Christ, if I get to 80 before I'm done with all the quest chains, I will probably do dungeons while finishing up the quest chains, because at some point I do also want to gear up. I just feel like doing dungeons while leveling up, you can skip it the first time. Like generally you'll just, yeah, I know. Kind of just go through quests, get to max level. Normal dungeons you can always do at least some of them, even if some of them are locked on higher eye level. You can still kind of get some done. Like once you're actually max level and you just go through them, spam them, and then at some point you'll be getting gear. And you will be gearing up, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you'll be doing heroics. I know, boom, mountain changed this. Wow, it's a story about us arriving here and the Shah going mad. I know I sound very like, oh no, but I have played a lot of Myst. I have played the story a lot, so I do kind of feel like now when I'm also playing Remix, which I feel like I would just wait to classic Pandaria if I really wanted it. Okay, what am I doing here? Kill thieves. Oh, are they in, is this a cave? Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Yep. So it's not that I don't like it, it's more that genuinely I have done it so many times. Like I am the type of person that will level an insane amount of characters because I usually struggle with what I want to play, and that is the reasoning why on my first streams I basically geared healers, because it's like I think I'm set on druid, but once I get to max level and start playing them in dungeons, maybe I change my mind. So then I want to be like, well, now I have another characters in 70, I'll just level them up. So I don't know, I do also find leveling to be kind of nice and relaxing sometimes. Like it's a nice break from like spamming heroic or mythic dungeons. It's like a nice relaxing, just kind of like, yeah, cruising through like I'm doing now, where I'm like not really paying attention what I'm doing. I'm doing the whole grab quest, look where I'm flying there, oh, do quests. And yeah, like that is one of the things that I like about actually doing some questing, is that you really don't have to pay attention to anything. And it's still fun. Because, like I said, I do remember a lot of it. Like, I do remember a lot of the story still, because I do try and pay attention to it in the beginning. And then I usually kind of remember pieces here and there. But, like I said, when you've done it a couple of times, like when you've been leveling characters constantly for a while, it gets repetitive, which obviously of course it does. They're not going to have like a progressive changing depending on which character you're playing leveling system. But yeah, like that's why dungeons are good. Dungeons give good XP, they gear you up, so when you're max level you're close to like be able to go into other content. And I think that's a really good way of doing it. Is to just kind of do what you want, level the way you want. If you want to quest, go for it. If you want to do like me, where you like questing but you don't like reading the story, go for it. Like there is like, you can also PvP to level, which is actually something I've never done, because I'm not a fan of PvP content. Did I used to be? Kind of. But I guess also the whole idea of, you know, being a healer main, playing PvP gets a bit boring, because the fun stuff is with the actually attacking people and not, oh, you're almost dying, I'm healing you and I'm CCing this person. I don't like that gameplay. Some people do. I don't. And that's fine. People like what they like. That's why the game is good. They're doing 12s, is that what it's called? I've seen some people hate on it. Some people say it's fun. It's solo content. So obviously some people will not like it in an MMO. But solo content is also good. It's also casual solo content. As far as I've understood from it, you will only basically be unlocking cosmetics and stuff. So you don't have to do it to unlock specific things, which is good. Like some people can't play hardcore. Like, I can't. So yes, it's nice to have some casual content. You feel like, oh, I'm not weeks behind because I had to skip it this day. Yeah, well, I'm here. Oh. So, like, I feel like that's also something people forget. That just because you think a game should be like this doesn't mean that the other people are wrong. Everyone can be right in their own mind. Like if you, like I said, if you like to play one way and someone likes to play the other, then let them do it. Can it be ruined like by basically making content too easy for people to play hardcore? Yes. But also, if you're playing hardcore, that's kind of the point though, isn't it? Is it you outplay the content quickly? Because like not a lot of games, or any game is made to be played as a full-time job. Like most people know that games are more towards people that come home, you play an hour or two after work, you might be playing a bit more on weekend. But then yeah, you can't compare it to be like, oh, this game is boring after 8 hours a day for a month. It's like the people on, I mean, and also like look at the streamers that play World of Warcraft, like the people that do this for a living. A lot of the times they don't get bored. Like there's always something. But if you play a game just to hate on it, then maybe the game isn't for you. And I think that's also very important to understand, that it is okay to not like a game. And if you don't like the game, that doesn't mean you need to hate on people that do. And if you think that they're doing you wrong, that's also fine. It is fine to have that feeling. But to then hate on other people that think it's fine is wrong. Criticism is always okay. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. I'm just rambling on random stuff while playing. I guess talking more about expansions and people's views on outplaying content quickly. I do try like to have something. I don't really plan on what to talk about. I just kind of talk. So if you like rambling, feel free to hang along. No, I was just kind of talking on people that complain about gaming content becoming boring and repetitive quickly, but then they're also playing games for like, 8 hours a day for like a month. And it is kind of one of those where, games are not made to be like that. A lot of the times, a lot of games will be repetitive very quickly if you put in more than 3-4 hours a day. Obviously you can challenge yourself in different ways, like Mythic Plus pushing. There isn't really any end to it, so obviously yeah, that way you can like, the game never ends. Raiding, obviously, the game can end because genuinely, you beat the hardest boss, you're done. Mythic Plus, you have keys. Yeah, just fly me there, I guess. Don't know why I'm doing this way, but and yeah, no, because you do see a lot of that, and especially also to complain to the developers for stuff that is out of their control is also kind of crazy. Because in the end, like, people are doing their job. Like I said, it's perfectly fine to give criticism, but to just say that something is shit and then leave it at that, it's not a good, like, you need to actually have some type of like, this game is crap because blah blah blah. Like, a lot of the times that will be listened to. Can they change it? Maybe not. Maybe also data is not on your side, which is obviously also very important. Just because the loud minority says something doesn't make it true. Of course, straight into combat. I do know people seem to think that that's how it works, but it's really not. Like, if literal people are just saying, oh wait, where's the guy? Oh, here. That like, oh, this one thing is horrible, it ruins the game, but majority of the people like it. I mean, a lot of the times people don't say anything unless they're complaining. So you might be wrong. You're just loud. And then to hate on everyone because of that is just weird, I think. Okay, I need to go here. This shouldn't be too hard when you can fly, right? But yeah, no. I guess my point that I started with, the whole rambling of this, is I am looking forward to the expansion. Because I have not really looked into it too much. I've been reading about it a tiny bit to kind of know like what's up with the game. But I haven't played it. I haven't watched people playing it. I've been reading a tiny bit like what people have said about the game. And the consensus seems to be that it is in a good direction, which is one of the reasons why I'm coming back to retail. Because after Shadowlands, and I know not a lot of people agree, and Dragonflight, I had kind of lost hope on retail. Classic is still fun, but that's also like, yeah, it's classic. It's before they started pushing a bit too much. Why am I not just jumping down? So I mean, we'll see how it will go. Like I said, I have seen a few complaints about stuff, but also like it is a beta. It's not live yet. We will see what happens once it actually goes live. If they change some things, make it better. Like I said, I don't know Dwarves. I don't really know like how much they have put into it. I don't really know what's gonna happen more than like it's basically just solo content with followers. Followers? Oh, I need to hit you. Thank you. I need to grab books while I am here. I think. What is it I needed to do? Oh, I'm squashing the bookworms. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no. We'll see. Obviously, I'm expecting a lot of crashing for the first couple of days on the expansion because there's gonna be way too many people playing, as always. Like, it is hard to plan. It's hard to fix. It's not as easy as just opening more servers like people think. Like, it's also around bandwidth and obviously money, because it's not cheap. Like, servers are not cheap. Sadly, it's not just something, and also a lot of the times like you don't have stuff just waiting to be plugged and played. Like, it's not how stuff works. Like, there isn't a lot of things that are just like, oh, you need a new server, sure, just plug this in the back and then it will start working. So yeah, no, like I said, we'll see how prepared they'll be. I do think hopefully they have seen the hype. And they will be a bit more prepared and at least maybe have, because I don't think it's launching on like a holiday or something, because that would be a bad idea. So hopefully they can have some staff on hand for bug fixes, for server capacity, etc, and that can lead to something of a more smoother launch than literally any launch. Wait. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, I need to go the other way, which is it this way? Yes. So oh, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Kind of. I guess. Oh, I was gonna say I guess I'm fine, but I'm kind of taking a lot of damage. Okay, I got the staff. I need to hand it into you. And then we keep going. Okay. And we go out here. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to find Last Serpent. Well, I mean, I haven't done a lot of instances, but I do feel like the outro content XP is about the same as you would expect. I know a lot of people said that it goes faster. Maybe people did dungeon leveling, but then also dungeon leveling is also, because I had people saying that this is faster than the pre-patch leveling, and I don't think it is. Yeah, I know you're a dragon. Hi. Are you gonna show me now? Yes, you are. Cool. I don't know, cause pre-patch leveling. Obviously, I'm not 60. I haven't done 60 to 70 yet, but 60 to 70 in pre-patch, I think took me about 40 minutes. And I feel like even doing dungeons here, that would not be as fast. And so yeah, we are gonna find out what's happening. We're gonna try and, like I said, getting ready for it, preparing. I do need to go back maybe tomorrow. I do need to go back again to the pre-patch, just chill, listen to some music, gearing up some healers. I think I might be playing in the evening tomorrow. It's currently undecided, but that is my goal. I do have some time on Saturday as well. So I might be playing a bit. I might be streaming this weekend as well. I won't be playing if I don't stream. So if not, like worst comes to worst, Monday afternoon. So it would be Friday and Monday are definite. At least as far as I am aware, unless things change. What are you? Created one gateway between two locations. Oh, that's the one. Oh, interesting. Okay. I am really just following along. I'm not paying any attention right now because we're fine. Okay, are we landing? Okay. Oh Jesus, I have not looked in. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Do I need any of it though? I don't think so. No. Is that it? Yeah, now I unlocked that instance, I think. I guess I could go to the bazaar right now. Just buy some stuff. Because I do want to get... Yeah, I want to get a lot of gems. Because I do feel like I'm very bad at like... I'm not getting gems, but like actually using it to my benefit. So I'm just gonna buy a bunch of gems, remove all the gems in my inventory, or in my inventory that I have in my gear, and just try and upgrade it. As I'm just doing 20. I'm assuming I can't. Oh, I can. I'll buy another 20. Yep. No. Okay. Cool. So we'll open all of these, and then, like I said, remove all the gems that I have on me. And then try and just get as much, I guess, crit as possible. Crit and haste, I think I'm going for. So we have one more. Okay, and I'll put you down here. Okay, let's see. Which gear do I have? These two. So you are going away. You're going away. Do I have any more? Yeah, these are going away. Okay, and now we move this down here and we just click on everything that says 3 or more. And then we'll see where we end up after that. I do have a lot of mastery gems. Okay, that's enough from that. Okay, speed gem. Yeah, you can go over here because I'm not using you. Leech, I'm not really using you. Crit. Oh, that's 5 of you. Now I have 3 of you, and I think that's. Oh, not now I have 4 of you. Haste, I'll put down here. So you are. No, your speed. Your haste. Your speed, you can go up there. Okay, so let's do leech. Okay. So I want. Oh no, I want haste and mastery. That's what I want. Oh. What did I do? Oh, okay, never mind. So I want haste and mastery. So haste can go in here, and mastery can go in here. Oh, I forgot to remove a mastery one. So let's see if this one will go. No. Okay, so mastery, crit, armor, versatility. So I said I wanted haste and mastery, so I'll put you, and then is that really all the haste I have? Okay, so I'll put another mastery then. That. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's why I need it. Got it. Okay. I made a mess again. So that's haste. That's speed leech. Yeah, they can be like that. And then we will go here, I guess. I keep pressing. I want to do number 3. I'm not used to having that bound on anything. I usually remove it. I should do that. There you go. So you can just press spacebar. Like, why would I have it on a keybind? Gauging a process, sufficient motivation. Okay. Bucket of sticky water. And Hosen motivated. Oh, it's the ones that are asleep, isn't it? And hanging up there, yeah. Okay. It's like the sleepy stuff. How are you out of range? There you go. Oh, I don't need to. Okay. I just get close enough and I can click on you. That does make it a bit easier. I kind of forget that they added these things. Because like I said, not really used to retail too much. So all of these are quality of life things. It has been a while. Since I had all of those things. Like having to click on it from, well, I have add-ons so I don't have to, but the click on the stuff in the inventory, make sure everything is sorted, remembering to delete quest items when the quest is done and it doesn't disappear, all of that fun stuff. Okay. And back here we go. And more catches. Two-handed staff. Where did the two-handed staff end up? Which does not do anything more than giving me a staff to hold. Okay. It's interesting how they can just make themselves that big. And they just decide not to be a lot of the time. Like, he could just hang back like 2 meters and just be big. Oh, can I generally... Huh. I did not realize it would still be active. That's actually a good thing. Like, if you know you need to go back somewhere soon. Like, let's say you have a quest in Orgrimmar, but you want to go to Undercity. You just put that down. You can take portals now. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, yeah. You put it at the quest giver. You run to Undercity. Portal to Undercity. Take the thing. Just teleport back to that exact spot. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that's also why it doesn't really matter too much. Because in the end, it's like... Oh, sorry, little one. It's like everyone can portal everywhere now. Like, it's literally everyone has a portal. Wait, where am I putting it? Ah. Yeah, sorry. No cinema. Oh, they have. I didn't even think about that. They have that added as well. You can see yourself through stuff now. So good. That is probably one of the best quality of life they have added in a very long time, and I will die on that hill. Being able to see yourself through things. Whoever came up with that definitely deserves a raise. Oh wait, it's Fisher's sealed. How do I seal them? That's probably not what those are, I guess. Why am I dumb? What am I looking at? Yeah, what? Oh wait. Am I supposed to fly? Where did I get the quest from? I was up on a mountain some... Oh wait, hi. Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to do that. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, there you go. I did not pay attention. Yeah, let's do this, Mishi. There we go. This... Yeah, because that's probably not a good place to stand, I have to say. Even if you are basically like... I guess... Can't die? Mainly is the thing. Like, we're special that way. Cause, you know, we keep getting tossed back. Like, non-stop. Even apparently in zones where we're technically in the between, they're still like, oh, you died, just go back to your spot. This is fine. Sure. I actually, sadly, with that, I will have to leave you. I will probably be playing this afternoon. So until then, have a great day. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you like it, don't forget to hit a follow, and I will see you next stream.